Windy weather then brushing into Tasmania and Victoria, and it stays unsettled. Alerts are out across New Zealand for the heavy rain and potentially severe gale force winds as well. As ever, there's more on the website.
Asdean Amimour's life changed forever when his son committed an act of terror. Now he's looking for his granddaughter and trying to make amends for crimes he didn't commit. Watch his extraordinary story on Our World, Finding Allah, on BBC News.
Since the start of the war in Ukraine, the pro-Russian nationalists have been on the rise in Serbia. With exclusive access, I investigate their ties to Moscow and the Wagner paramilitary group.
Russians.
Join me, Jovana Georgievsky, for Blood Brothers on BBC News.
From oil drilling to sports winning, Saudi Arabia is leading the way as Middle Eastern cash floods into the world of sport. But are human rights concerns getting enough attention as golf, football and boxing all score from Riyadh's Riyals? Join me, Aaron Hazelhurst, on Talking Business Weekly, here on BBC News.
Live from London, this is BBC News. A second person makes allegations about the BBC presenter at the centre of claims over sexually explicit photos. It comes as the corporation says 2 attempts were made over several weeks to contact the family at the centre of the initial complaint.
I think one thing I would say is these are clearly damaging to the BBC. It's not a good situation.
At the NATO summit in Lithuania, leaders have agreed to allow Ukraine to join NATO, but only when a number of conditions are met. The beginning of a new era. Scientists say we're now in a new geological time period, the Anthropocene epoch. Hello and a very warm welcome to the Daily Global. I'm Maryam Moshiri. I'll be bringing you the top stories from the UK and around the world. A second person has made serious allegations about the BBC presenter accused of paying a teenager for sexually explicit photographs. BBC News has contacted a person in their early 20s who says they first came into contact with the male presenter on a dating app and claimed the presenter sent them menacing messages. Well, we are joined now by our correspondent Helena Wilkinson, who is here with more details. And Helena, what new details have emerged this evening?
Yeah, so these are new allegations about this BBC presenter. In